Sorry for the interruption. Someone knocking the door. Now, somehow it has been prevented by the block. That means when it approaches to the opposite end, this bullet, the velocity of the bullet becomes 0. The velocity of the bullet becomes 0 when it comes to the opposite end. At the opposite end. So this is the story. This is the story. Now, there is another part of the story. If the bullet velocity becomes NV, that means if another bullet comes, similar dimension, similar wooden plank, and this bullet comes with a velocity that is NV. NV means not envious. N times greater than the previous value, NV. How many planks will be needed to prevent the bullet? How many blocks or planks will be required to prevent the bullet? Okay. Now I am writing the problem in language. You have to enjoy this problem. A bullet with initial velocity V somehow penetrates that means somehow penetrates means it penetrates and becomes the velocity becomes 0 somehow. So this language is somehow penetrates a wooden plank. If the velocity of the bullet is increased n times, how many planks will be required to prevent the bullet now in first case initial velocity v, final velocity 0. So in first case, if this distance, that means the depth of the plank is equal to S. So we are taking the depth. Depth means actually this is called depth, but this is also called depth. The depth or thickness or thickness of the bullet, no, of the plank is equal to S. Say this. That means we are supposing this. The depth of or thickness of the plank is equal to S. Then, in first case, this is the first case. Initial velocity v, final velocity 0. We need not write down all the quantities as we have learned the technique to solve the problems. So 0 square, final velocity square, v square, actually formula is equal to v square is equal to u square minus twice as. This is the formula. But in this case, this is 0 and this is v. See it. V square minus 2a into, it is s. That implies 2as is equal to v square, or s is equal to v square by. So the depth of or thickness of single plank is given in terms of velocity and acceleration, deceleration. Deceleration is equal to a. It is taken. Now, in second case, if the number of planks is x, so x number of planks are here, arranged one by one, one by one, one by one. So the thickness becomes, for one single plank, the thickness is s. So for x number of planks, the thickness, the new thickness is equal to n into x, n into s. Sorry, it is not n, it is x. X into s, new thickness. And new velocity is equal to nv. So in this case, 0 square is equal to nv, initial velocity, square, minus 2 into a into, in place of x, it is xs. That implies we have to calculate this. That implies x is equal to n square V square divided by 2 into A, 2 into A, x is taken here, into S. But S is equal to V square by 2A. S is equal to N square V square by 2A. And in place of S, we can write V square by 2A. So V square divided by 2A means 2A would be multiplied at the upper point. 2A. So 2A cancelled, V square cancelled, and this would be X square. So X is equal to N square. This is the answer. Number of planks. Now a question should be answered in one moment. If this is doubled, that means if it is equal to V and it is 2V, the number of planks required is equal to 2 square, that is equal to 4. If it is equal to V, it is equal to 3V, the number of planks would be required is equal to 9. So when the velocity doubles, 4 planks will be required. When velocity is tripled, 9 planks will be required to prevent. So this is the measurement. Suppose very interesting story about this. You are the police officer. And remember this problem, an answer of this problem. How to apply the knowledge if you become a police officer or field marshal in our military department. Suppose you are the police officer and you have been informed by your intelligence department that some of the antisocial elements are coming to attack you with sophisticated arms. So they are here. This is the position of the militants. Okay, this is a story, nothing but a story, very simple story, but interesting story. And they are like this. Okay, it takes time. This is the antisocial element, and with sophisticated arms and ammunitions, they can fire bullet towards the barricade beyond which your police station is situated. You are the police officer and you have planned to make a barricade. Do you know how the barricades are made? You may go to the police station and see. There are so many, there are so many barricades like this. So this is the safe region. Stone bags, actually, stone bags are arranged here. Stone or bags, sandbags. Sandbags are arranged here one by one. A heap of sandbags are arranged here, and this is the safe zone. From this safe zone, the police constables, they are also armed. They make a hole here. So they are in the safe zone, and they can fire bullet towards the miscreants or the antisocial elements. Now you have been informed they have collected new weapons, and these new weapons can fire bullets with much speed. Then you have to arrange, you have to know about the new weapon, what is the speed of the bullet emerging out of the new weapon, and you have to arrange the barricade according to your knowledge of physics. If you are informed they can throw bullets with velocity, double velocity, then you have to arrange similar planks, four number of planks, otherwise you will be killed. So you have to plan similar boxes like this: one, two, three, four, etc., etc. And beyond that region, you have to post the police personnel. Otherwise, they will be killed. So this is the interesting story about the velocity, acceleration, deceleration, etc. Now wait for next classes and send your opinions regularly. Otherwise, I shall not be able to arrange the models and modalities of discussion. Thank you.